Elon Musk just revealed his side between Russia and Ukraine. As tensions rise and the situation grows even more worrisome in Ukraine, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, felt compelled to say his part. The unpredictable billionaire is pretty active on Twitter, and oftentimes he comes on the platform to speak about pretty serious issues. The invasion of Ukraine is no different, as politicians, businessmen, and celebrities around the world rise in unison to prevent war and bloodshed. Elon Musk seems to be doing the same. However, his approach is, let's just call it pretty unique. Are you guys curious to find out? Well then, keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. Hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're going to talk about Elon Musk's take on the situation going on between Russia and Ukraine. Before we move on, don't forget to press the bell icon and subscribe for more exciting content from us. So what's been happening? Here's some background. As we all know, on 24th February, Russia declared full-fledged military invasion of Ukraine. This was a huge escalation from the conflict that had arisen between both countries back in 2014. According to the Russian President Vladimir Putin, the country has been taken over by extremists and his aim is to demilitarize and denazification of Ukraine. On the contrary, the Ukrainian president says, "How can I be a Nazi?" considering that he's a Jew himself. The conflict has led to one of the biggest refugee crises since World War II, and 3.2 million refugees have fled the country. It is also one of the largest military conflicts ever seen since World War II. So it comes as no surprise that everyone feels the need to speak up and stop things from worsening. World leaders started condemning Russia and its act of aggression. President Biden said, "The world will hold Russia accountable." Similarly, UK Prime Minister has said, appalled by the horrific events in Ukraine. Both countries have also placed heavy sanctions on Russia, preventing all business dealings. In countries where sanctions have not been placed, many companies are choosing to suspend all dealings with Russia. However, there are many businessmen who have taken a neutral position on the entire situation. And well, Elon Musk is definitely not one of them. Elon Musk provides aid through Starlinks. Some would say that the CEO had no choice considering that the Ukrainian Prime Minister and Minister of Digital Transformation attacked Musk on Twitter stating, @Elon Musk, while you try to colonize Mars, Russia tries to occupy Ukraine. While your rockets successfully land from space, Russian rockets attack Ukrainian civil people. We ask you to provide Ukraine with Starlink stations and to address sane Russians to stand. Starlink is Musk's internet service launched from the platform of SpaceX. It provides internet services to many areas across the world, using satellites. Now, if any other businessman had been attacked like this, they would have probably ignored it, but not Elon Musk. Twitter is his platform and he has never refrained from saying his part on it. Within a day, on 27th February 2022, Musk replied stating, "Starlink service is now active in Ukraine. More terminals en route." Many critics still felt skeptical and stated he hasn't provided evidence for it. However, the Ukrainian Vice President Mikhailo Fedorov affirmed Musk's statement with another reply on Twitter, "Starlink here. Thanks, @Elon Musk." Along with providing internet services to the Ukrainians, Musk went on to warn them stating, "Important warning, Starlink is the only non-Russian communication system still working in some parts of Ukraine. So probability of being targeted is high. Please use with caution." A Ukrainian civilian replied to Musk's tweet asking, "Hey, @Elon Musk, any advice on how to use with caution?" Once again, instead of ignoring the tweet, the unconventional businessman replied, "Turn on Starlink only when needed and place antenna away, as far away from people as possible, and place light camouflage over antenna to avoid visual detection." Along with giving Ukrainians tips on how to protect themselves from cyber attacks, Musk says that SpaceX has also reprioritized to cyber defense and overcoming signal jamming. From the entire situation, we can see that Musk has chosen to deeply involve himself in the entire conflict, trying his best to aid Ukrainians in any way possible. However, it's interesting to note that Musk has not blocked Russian media access to Starlink, despite the fact that many have requested him to do so. For this, he states, "Starlink has been told by some governments, not Ukraine, to block Russian news sources. We will not do so unless at gunpoint. Sorry to be a free speech absolutist." While many have applauded his efforts to maintain free speech, others have criticized that he's letting the Russian media spread lies and propaganda. What do you guys think? Musk shows solidarity. However, all of this doesn't end here. As things get more intense, Elon Musk has continued to stay involved and perhaps stay relevant. On 5th March 2022, more than a week after the invasion, Elon Musk came on Twitter to show his support for the Ukrainians, telling them to hold strong. He further acknowledged all the Russian people who had been protesting against the invasion by stating, "And also my sympathies to the great people of Russia, who do not want this." While many feel like he's using this conflict to build a positive image for himself, others feel like he's just doing his part. It's interesting to note that the Ukrainian president, Volodymyr Zelensky, is among the latter group. He too came on Twitter to say, "Talk to @Elon Musk. I'm grateful to him for supporting Ukraine with words and deeds. Next week we will receive another batch of Starlink systems for destroyed cities. Discussed possible space projects. But I'll talk about this after the war." Musk challenges Putin. In most recent news, Musk has taken things to the next level by challenging Vladimir Putin to single combat. Yes, you heard that right. A businessman in the US is challenging the president of Russia. Sounds crazy, right? Well, not to Elon Musk. According to him, this is a perfectly rational thing to do, and he says that he's completely serious about it. On March 14th, 2022, Elon Musk chose to come on Twitter at 4:09 p.m. and publish a tweet stating, "I hereby challenge Vladimir Putin to single combat. Stakes are Ukraine." Putin's name and Ukraine's name were written in the Cyrillic script. Obviously, many Twitter users did not take him seriously, and neither did many people across the world. Things were said, memes were made, and of course, Musk gained tons of attention. One committed user also replied with a diagram showing both of their heights and wrote the caption, "The fight would be over in 10 seconds. It would just depend on how much damage Elon would want to do, how fast, nothing else." Elon is also 19 years younger. Musk affirmed their statement saying, "Pretty much." Musk also posted a follow-up tweet once again addressing Putin by asking, "Do you agree to this fight?" in Russian. While the global audience has mixed reviews about Musk's statements, several Ukrainian leaders have appreciated Musk's dedication. One of them is Vitaly Klitschko, mayor of Ukraine's capital Kiev and Hall of Fame boxer who previously vowed to fight the bloody war against Russia. Ukrainian Vice Prime Minister Mikhailo Fedorov also wrote, "I'm sure that @Elon Musk can send Putin to Jupiter." He posted this with a link to the website that was collecting donations to send Putin to Jupiter. Well, that's an innovative solution to this huge crisis. Musk was also asked if he would be surprised if Putin accepts this offer. Musk replied saying it would be an honor. He further goes on to say if Putin could so easily humiliate the West, then he would accept the challenge, but he will not. On one side, as Ukrainian officials obviously applaud Musk, you might be wondering, what's the response from the Russians? Well, obviously the Russian President Vladimir Putin has chosen to stay silent about the entire spectacle. However, the director of the Russian space program was not. He has replied with the verse from Alexander Pushkin's The Tale of the Priest and of His Workman, Balda. It says, "You little devil are still young. You are weak to compete with me. It would only be a waste of time. Overtake my brother first." Musk did not take his threat seriously and instead replied jokingly stating, "I see you are a tough negotiator. Okay, you can have 10% more pay per view, money." He also posted a meme with pictures of Putin and Musk captioned, "Choose your fighter." Well, if you guys had a choice, who would you choose, Putin or Musk? With that said, that's all that we have for you guys today. What do you think about Musk's comments and his constant involvement? Tell us in the comments section down below. We love hearing from you. That being said, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more. Until next time, see you later, goodbye.